like 1,000,000%.
Yeah, it has the results to
Oh,
back it up.
God.
Not blind pick Renekton.
Please, God. Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness, I was so frightened because, of course, it had to be the Camille. They were trolling us there for a moment. I hope that was CP Max trying to get into our heads, as Ornn would be self-counterpick into Camille's true damage with the second part of her E. LCK. And this is Rascal's most played by a country mile. I believe lifetime. I actually have a...
Take a look.
I need to have a look at Rascal's
see that.
statistics.
It's
See
his
this Ornn most played.
It's his most played in summer, which is really, it's surprising for me because after like doubling that comes out, because Doran, it's like he almost sniffed it out. He's like, oh, I think someone might be here. I gotta be careful, as they're thinking about a dive now.
Yep, Turret getting a little bit confused as Chovy's gonna make his way in as well. This big old taunt. It's gonna make things rough. That's a great knock-up though, as Chovy's holding on to the aggro. Gets the flash. He's so good, his flexibility. But GenG, they're going to run towards the top side. They're looking for Doran. He's going to... Oh, no, he's not. Heroic Entrance is going to come in. And Doran's not dead just yet, but will eventually fall down. A 1-for-1, though, as BDD's down extraordinarily low.
Just gets away at perfect timings.
Oh, Carrier is going to get ulted here by Life as the kickback onto the Bard. He's going to take a magical journey into the Death Chamber as Deft is trying to face up Leona here. Oh, my taunt to be had is now Pyoshik. Yeah, here we go. This is what happens when you kill his friends. Pyoshik's going to come in. Sirens are blaring. Now Clid not going to go aggressive onto the bear.
Yeah, GenG doing well with some of their objective play, whereas DRX, as we mentioned before, not so great with it. Giving a lot for free over here to the side of Gen.
Force is now done though, so it's going to get better and better. Chovy actually got the money there for Shirley, who was secured. And now DRX wanting to plant her on the top side, and Rascal, no idea why he's here. Hextech Ultimatum comes down, he tries to Bellow's Breath. The knock-up, but I mean, who?
Hextech Ultimatum. Look at Clid. He's going to try to...
Oh, he wants to assassinate Shirley, but Doran may just assassinate him. Hook shot comes forward, the kick denied, and Doran grabs the kill. Oh, man. That was the Ornn, but it's going to be behind GenG. Bubble connects. The bear not able to make it into the brush, but is otherwise going to be unscathed, as we'll see who gets the Drake. It is going to be taken by Clid, but we'll see whether they actually win the fight. Knock up only onto one there with the heroic entrance as Clid able to get himself out, but only the Camille to die just yet. Rascal also extraordinarily low. Chovy in amongst 4 members, keeping himself alive for so long, as finally the Ornn goes down. Then the Leona follows. A double kill for the bear. BDD, as BDD trying to bounce around this team fight. Carrier has to flash the wall bubble. Too easy, gets the kill onto this one. This is why you ban this one.
Imagine giving Zoe to BDD.
I know, right? It's just not what you want to see as Ruler grabs the kill onto the Bard. Deft desperately trying to keep himself alive, but I don't know whether he's going to be able to. Kick connects. Oh, and they just try to make him work for it. Clid over the...
And now DRX just very aggressively going to be engaging here.
Oh, there's the Ornn haunt. True shot barrage lands mainly onto Clid, as BDD's just running at him. Oh, what? Finds the bubble and almost kills him with a damn Ludens proc. But the bear is going to find him. True shot barrage somehow. Hitbox, by the way, is going to land onto Clid, who needs to get out of there. This might mean that the first Infernal Drake is going to be taken by DRX, and it looks like yes, it's getting taken out extremely fast. Oh, that's a great tempered fade out of Carrier to hold down BDD, but they don't get him. With the Cosmic Radiance, in goes Rascal to try and find Chovy. Pyoshik down very, very low. Eventually is taken. And yeah, Doran not able to get into that backline effectively enough. Life also keeps himself alive for approximately forever. And once again, Carrier and Deft cannot do anything.
Yeah, zone nearly the entire time. Now he's full health, and he's going to be able to chunk this Baron, and there's not much that DRX can do about it.
No, Pyoshik is alive, but he's in his own base, so not going to be able to do anything there. And yeah, GenG feels like if there isn't one amazing
damagers to do a ton of damage. And
there's the flash. Okay. Now we're looking for a taunt onto Ruler. He does go golden with his stopwatch. Bit of a slow as Justice Punch comes in, and yes, they do manage to kill the Ashe. Revenge has been claimed. Is now Life going to suffer the same fate? That's a kill over to Deft, as Chovy Justice punches his way out. Now the follow-up is there, but the bottom lane is missing. So Rascal not going to be getting in. And BDD was spending some time top side of the map. So that's a couple of Barons removed. DRX just constantly aggressive. Doesn't matter how the game looks. They are always angry as Rascal gonna get ultimatum. There's the heroic entrance. And he's going to be golden here underneath the turret, but the ulti from the Volley Bear is going to deny its damage. Now 3 versus 5. GenG is still taking the fight. These annoying minions getting in the way as BDD's at full health, by the way, guys. As GenG's going to jump back, BDD flashes forward. This mid-jungle synergy is beautiful as the bubble is going to go wide. I actually expected that one to land as the Q does. And cleared, he's thinking about it. The arrow's going to pierce the heavens. And there goes the Galio, and DRX, they have to run.
Zoe is just so broken. I don't know what else to say. BDD makes it look so unbelievably broken, it's not even funny. He's like attacking them from 5 miles down the lane. And they, you know, DRX, they're so aggressive, but they don't know when to take their foot off the gas pedal. They got so much. They killed Ruler and one other person, and they were going, and they took 2 turrets, but then you got it back. But instead they stuck around for too long, and they waited to see what BDD could do. Did not respect what he was able to do. Really nice arrow as well from Ruler. Winchell is insane because of it.
Owen Wilson, Pioshik here on the Volley Bear behind enemy lines. GenG, no idea where the sneaky bear is. He's still there. He's still there.
And
all right.
Will they notice?
Will the bear flank be successful is the question. Pings towards the bottom side. I believe that's where Chovy is, yes. BDD taking some damage. Pioshik dives in. There's a heroic entrance. This is the wombo combo we've been looking for. Ruler already taken out of the fight. Doran's fighting cleared. Gets himself over the wall. Grabs the kill onto the Leona as Magical Journey gets them in there. Bellow's breath is good, but it ain't good enough as now BDD and Cleared versus the world. Rascal, he's taking his time to die, but Deft cleanses the bubble, and BDD looking to try and take a drive-by blue buff, and is, no, unable to do that as Cleared. Deft is probably going to go Mercurial Scimitar as his second item, so...
Deft is cleansed too.
Yeah, it's going to need to be like 3 bubbles have to hit Deft if they want to actually CC him.
Yeah, and solar flares and arrows and all that fun stuff.
Well, that one's going to miss. Deft over the wall here as Life finds the solar flare, but not able to get the stun onto Pioshik, who gets out with the help of the Mikhails from Carrier. Doran's going for it. They're going to give up this Drake, or at least try and, you know, poke GenG out, and they'll take an inhibitor for it. True Shot Barrage onto 3. It's actually doing a lot of work. We'll see whether they actually go in for the attempted steal, and the answer is no. They're going to trade this Drake for an inhibitor top lane, or maybe even find a fight to win as Life. Down at half health, BDD also able to find one bubble, but immediately Carrier is going to cleanse it. And yeah, the Ornn is going to go back, but now Nexus turrets are under fire. DRX trying to stop GenG from getting in, but BDD able to fight this one out. In goes Life. Another solar flare is going to land. Good exhaust onto BDD. No one in this 4 members is going to be taken just yet as Deft gets over the wall. He's fighting straight up with Ruler. Over the wall is the Ezreal, but he's taken down. Tempered Fate unable to help him. As Doran's still fighting, by the way. BDD able to get that double kill. And I think maybe the ruse was a bit too cunning. Oh, Chovy! Chovy gets back in the doubles there. Pioshik gonna bite down the Leona, and it takes another turn in the team fight. Pioshik running after Cleared. But now it's Ornn versus Camille. That's this game is about. Oh my god, you take the play-by-play.
I don't even know what to say after that play. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And DRX might just be able to win the game. They have minions, and it's only Rascal and Clid. That doesn't seem to be enough. We got 2-on-2 on the Nexus.
Yep. Chovy is going to be able to get Clid down very, very low, but the Nexus is going to be taken. These 2 members should have enough auto attack damage, and it was a crazy roller coaster, but in the end, DRX are going to take it. After they locked in the champion.
Wow.
Absolutely insane.
We've never seen as much flex as this.
The LEC is going to be jealous.
Where? So where is everything going?
No idea.
Or Team Dynamics.
Yeah, it was either Dynamics or KT. One of the 2.
Either way, he just popped off.
Well, Chovy, he's already ghosting, breaks the face of Ruler, who does eventually flash. And that is one that you want to press.
Ghost Nimbus Cloak.
Chovy having to go home there, so we'll need to try and catch back up now. Alright, if at first you don't succeed, just do it again. As the face breaker body slam, everything is going to land, and first blood goes to Pioshik's X. We believe in you, Chovy. Clearing out some control wards. There's the gold card. Not a lot of damage here, as Chovy will collect a lot of grit, gets a face breaker, and actually trying to turn around the aggression. Oh, Taxi's out, but in comes Pioshik. Not enough to take down Chovy here as Timewinder gets some work done. Just, it's not what they like. They did manage to get first blood though, and here's another parallel convergence. The flash over the Winter's Bite. Life is gonna die as Chovy grabs him on the tip of the flash. As there's a Destiny, and PDD's like, nope. As Ruler, he also felt it, and they're looking for the gank as Doran's going to flash. Arrow is going to connect, though, as we'll see whether they can dive this turret. Ruler picked up the aggro as Clid's going to come in. That should... And Carrier, he's got a big old barrel. We'll see whether he can find Rascal here. Flash has to be used as Doran, he's back up here. He will have a Mantrid Q as now Life is going to find Chovy. Chovy doesn't really care as 5 members of GenG are up here. Rascal should be dead. Facebreaker picks him out of the sky, but Chovy might be punished. No, going to flash out of the way as there is the gold card onto Doran, but he's going to be surrounded, most likely destroyed. So, top lane is going to be traded here as Glacial Fissure gets the knock up onto Chovy, but he gets underneath the turret and Carrier will be
That went the way of GenG.
Whoop, here's another potential fight as Deft is underneath this turret. That ultimate went very, very wide as the gold card is not something... Oh, Deft doesn't have ultimate as Carrier tries to push Life into the turret. One more auto will do it, but it doesn't work. Wildcards pick up the kill there as BDD now fighting against Carrier. Body slam here as the minions are on your side, Carrier. You can do it. No, but he can't. Doesn't have enough to...
The karma here, but Doran is about to get his flash, and we did see Sejuani back away. Lots of focus here on the Mountain Drake.
Yeah, Clid taking a bit of damage there as Blade Crawler comes in from Deft. He gets chunked a little bit. Pioshik will start off this Mountain Drake. So, Control Ward going to be replaced, so they now don't have one in the pit. But GenG trying to find some positional advantage as Live might get the concussive blows here onto Chovy, who's just buying time. Down to half health is the Drake. Okay. Glacial Prison lands onto Doran, but otherwise nothing really going to happen. Chovy can get here at a moment's notice. Deft in the front line as Clid just walks over and steals it out from in front of DRX. And Chovy doesn't like it. He's going to dive right on top. Finds Ruler there with the face breaker as Clid trying to offer what he can, but he has no damage. Pioshik gets on out of there. Chovy finds himself all alone, but he's got a haymaker and flashes after Doran. Another face breaker for the double kill. My God, he's coming after your pog points, PDD, and I don't think you're going to be able to do anything about it.
He's going to steal them all away.
Done by the concussive blows. Clid steals another one. We'll see whether Pioshik can actually win the fight as Permafrost stops Pioshik from being able to do anything. And oh man, this young gun has been put in his...
Take a look at Clid. He's just going to go over here at the perfect time. I got Dragon.
Yeah, he did.
He said, I ate the Dragon.
That will continue.
Doran is really having trouble here. Here we go again.
Yeah, X-Deck Ultimatum comes down. Deft has been spotted. Flash from Doran gets the heal. The arrow picks the gap between them as now Deft looking for BDD. Another Captain Jack comes out as Carey is just going to bop the TF. And now Rascal running between turrets, flashes towards Doran. Oh no, the tactical sweep comes in. He gets another Inspires. Now Deft will be able to find it. Oh,
to really take that down this early on in the game, but here comes the TP.
Yep, looking for the flanking play right now as a Featherstorm very early in this fight. Chovy actually wanting to find a position, gets a two-man face breaker. He's tanking up a lot of damage. He's got a lot of grit as he is going to showstopper BDD out of this fight. The rest of DRX, though, are on the run. Rascal still lying in wait, and oh no, the revenge is so swift and so sweet, but Pioshik goes back, does a lot of damage. It's not actually consequential in the end as Deft is going to get slowed, gets a good snare onto Clid, but he's not out of the woods just yet as Doran, not as scary as it turns out when he's lying in wait, is now Deft in melee range with a Camille. Absolutely not what he wants. And good night, Mr. Doran. As Chovy's still alive, by the way, he's just running around fighting Ruler. Almost gets out of the way of the gigantic hitbox of the import. So not going to get punished for having Ghost in this particular lane. Still has his flash as well. Rascal not so lucky. Rascal is going to go into Fog of War. Now GenG looking for this Infernal. This will be soul point for them as there's the Glacial Prison. They don't want to try and 50-50 this one. They're just going to destroy Carrier as Pyosik tries to get out, but he's going to be stunned. Dashes underneath his turret. Tactical sweep. There's the ulti and Rascal grabs the kill. Meanwhile, in the rest of the fight, DRX are running for the hills. And then with the teleport in the side lane, DRX, they are just going to start Baron. And Destiny's going to come out, so it's no longer a secret, but DRX are still on it. Teleport in, they're committing hard for this particular play as BDD, a very conservative gate, and they're holding on to vision of this area, and Clid's like, I got this, boys. I will be able to steal this Baron away. And GenG still just letting Baron do the damage, letting Rascal take an outer turret mid lane. There's the Glacial Prison. Showstopper comes in. That's going to make sure that the Piggy's not going to be able to get that work done. The Baron now consumed. Chovy surviving for so damn long. Rascal trying to get in there. Chovy's still alive, by the way, as Pyosik tries to get in, but he can't. And he's just going to throw his life away. Carrier also on a mission to try and get out, but Deft is singled out by Rascal beautifully. And Chovy's finally routed. And Doran... him and Carrier, the last men standing, is now Ruler trying to fight him. He gets himself a big old shield.
And now with their advantage, they're just going to look for picks.
Yeah, Chovy going to taxi out on BDD. As, yeah, it's going to take a lot of damage to get through this guy. As, honestly, it's not too much of a time invested.
Not going to happen.
Whether Doran can actually do anything. Clid going to dive into the pit once again. The mind games onto Pyosik as he does get out. Flashes in. The Dragon's taken by Deft. Of all people, so Clid should be taken, but now the fight's on the Nexus turrets. Chovy looking for Ruler in life, but he's all by himself. Glacial Fissure's going to miss, and Pyosik not in range to get on top of Ruler. It's not going to be the Nexus turrets completely taken out just yet, as yeah, they're looking for it. Pyosik dives on into Ruler. Now it's Carrier's turn, and the Ashe is taken down. Doran dealing with so many super minions, they're not going to be able to get back for this one, and DRX are going to have their Nexus destroyed. Guys, this is the 50 gold that's important. It's not for killing the Drake. And that's only 25 anyway.
Relationship with Lee Sin.
Very close to 50% win rate at the moment is Mr. Lee Sin, but is shying a little bit above it. So technically, not awful. This was the most obvious last pick ever. As Clid is going to go into the Sejuani once again. So GenG, look, honestly, they've won the draft. But TF to try and make that more difficult. Their pick potential certainly through the roof. Not to mention having the Destiny Gate combo themselves this time around. Ruler cantering out onto Summoner's Rift here for game number 3. DRX versus GenG. DRX found a victory in game number 1 on the blue side. GenG returned that in kind, but Camille was also 100% win rate for the rest of this.
Into you, you would just take an
win. Doran's going to miss it, but Lightning Rush comes in. That's a teleport from Chovy into the top lane. He's tanking up the turret. The Doran does get that last auto as Pyosik comes in with a safeguard. It was an unorthodox attempt. As, yeah, Doran missing that shuriken was a whoopsie.
You can see what they're going for here. Chovy from base is calling. He's saying, okay, I can come in. I have TP. I have yellow card. We can get on top of him as now he's dead.
Yeah, he's real dead.
Wow.
Yeah, swept. Twice. Trying to get themselves the best back possible. Clid over here. And Carrier, he has to face check.
What is he?
What? No, he was just standing there. Battle Dance comes in, Permafrost is down. That auto attack from Ruler came out of nowhere as Doran teleported bottom lane in a very weird way. So I feel like maybe the players are suffering from a little bit of fatigue at this point. Whoa. A free dragon going over to GenG. Not great news, absolutely, but okay, Rule is in trouble. He does not have cleanse, as the heal is going to be used just to try and catch up, and Ruler is using as soon as he possibly can. And that's a slicing maelstrom. Pyosik trying to find this one. Great stun, and flash has to be used.
Items anyway.
Well, Clid going to come down and see whether he can punish the little lightning rat. Looks like they're just going to hide off to the side.
I think they're in there.
Going to deny us some vision. There we go. The prison pops over the wall as there's the slicing maelstrom. Doran flashing on top of BDD, but there's another member as life comes on in. Sometimes it comes at you fast as Doran. Okay, just does it around the world there for a moment. Lands the Q onto the Brambleback as the rest of his team do make their way over. They get the reset. A lot of extra movement speed as the Shirelias gets them towards Clid, who throws out the prison. GenG hit by the arrow as well. Teleport in here on the backside of the fight, and Rascal decides that he doesn't want to go for it. Sundisk set up. GenG are just able to do way more around the map.
Oh, he's on vision.
Yeah, just caught out of position. Okay, that's a decent stopwatch, and Chovy going to get out for now. Uses everything to do so, but still does so.
Is the Baron.
Well, they're going to get onto it right here as Live going to get taken down very, very low. Deft avoiding the Winter's Bite. The Winter's Bite is now Chovy lying in wait. Destiny has been popped, and he's gated towards this Baron.
Great ward there by Keria, spots Rascal.
Found Clid, who gets stunned up by Chovy, who does not have flash, remember. He's got a heal, trying to move out of the way. Moves out of the way of everything, as I say it. Now Pyosik finding a Q. PDD with his Sand Soldiers at the ready. They're getting corralled. And Chovy this time walks right into the prison. But the grand entrance is fantastic. PDD, Zonya's right at the last second, but Doran's going to take him down. The slicing Maelstrom is extraordinary before he does fall. Of course, remember, he's just a nuclear explosion cannon build. Yeah. Doesn't have any Zonyas or anything like that, but DRX may have just done enough damage to try and take this one down. Ruler throwing a lot of volleys in this area. Rascal does have teleport.
They're going to try for it.
Yeah, this is real scary. Hextech Ultimatum not available. Deft in there. Keria wants to be able to CC this Camille. The Baron's down extraordinarily low. They knock up Ruler. He's going to go down. Blade Caller going to secure Rascal. Running around the back of the pit. He goes golden. As now DRX trying their very best to get in here and take down the Baron. The health bars are excruciatingly low as Rascal will be taken and DRX claim the Baron. And may pick up a player of the game, much to many Chovy fans' detriment.
Well, you know who I'm voting for.
Yeah, Chovy, 100%. Right?
Well, maybe if it was LS. You can see that DRX, they're just using this Baron.
He can.
Just are in
Maybe
behind them
should.
in Sonya's.
Well, he has. He's listened.
He might do it.
He's
going for
Ariel
Ruler.
looking to try and get in. Grand Entrance doesn't really land, but that's a great quickness. Empress Divide used on just Keria as Chovy's going to go golden, and the Azir is taken down. Now Rascal is QSS'd in the backline as Pyosik safeguards out of the way of the arrow. But both mid laners have been traded for, and now this is a do-si-do that could get real dicey for DRX, as now the ultimatum is laid. Slicing Maelstrom, though! Gigantic into the backline. The grand entrance is extraordinary. Rascal hook-shotting himself to attempted safety, but it's not enough. And DRX, I think, they've just done it again.
They have, and it's not the first time we've seen a top team just fight straight into a super fed cannon, and that is exactly what GenG did there at the end. They went for the 5v5, they got baited into it, and DRX were able to shut them down. Doran had the perfect timing on that one, and they should be able to take this game.
Yeah, there's the kickback. Just for fun, onto Clid. They'll take the first Nexus turret. Deft not really messing around until he's dealt with both of these Nexus turrets. Clid going to be destroyed. That's the ace delivered by Doran. Deft goes golden in the end just to show off that he still had his stopwatch. And DRX, that is 2 in a row for the summer split over GenG.
They did it. They took a big win up against GenG, who were a very tough opponent today. We talked about it, how either team could win, but GenG were just looking so strong up until the series, but DRX proving that they deserve their top spot.